This one, we got game one coming up of hopefully more than a 3-game series here for this qualifier in the top 8.
All right, starting off on Demon Island, and Saphir starting off with a gravity cancel D-like ground pound into an immediate weapon grab. If there's an aggressive start, that has to be one of the most aggressive you can get. Oh, Jakeyy following up off of that as well.
And Bamya might be gone. Goes for the dodge. Oh, man. I thought Jakeyy was going to be there to cover that, but Mounir may have stopped it because we heard that axe connection right before. But that was almost a 20-second stock coming out for the blue team, or for the red team there on the Bamya. He's already so damaged. Yeah, but at this point, I mean, the thing to choose is damage. Like, yes, while it does matter, as long as you have the stock, it means you have the capability of doing more damage. But not for Bamya, though. Gets caught by the double side dodge, but ends up going down to the side air. Jakeyy putting up that neutral signature, and Mounir falling down to hit. Bamya getting the grab there. Let's see what else they're able to find. Jakeyy repositioning, gets the recovery in an air. No, Mounir with the dodge and a wake-up D-light recovery. Bamya and Mounir bringing it right back 2-2. Okay, let's see. Good spacing from Bamya here. Mounir looking for an opening. Jakeyy pushes him away at the sideline. He's beating him on arm round. And there's a weapon spawn. Jakeyy's going to pick it up, grab those gauntlets. Gets the side sig into gravity, cancel side like nair. Mounir does break up the pressure, but adds damage on the Bamya. Bamya with 4 good hits on his own there, waiting after every single one for the dodge, and it never came. Saphir going for the weapon throw, picks it right back up. Jakeyy's humbled away. Mounir just going for a lot of down airs, gets caught by front fire. Oh no! Bamya passes him right into Jakey's side sig. Jakeyy with the amazing awareness, right? Yeah, that takes some knowledge and experience teaming with Devil Jin to know when to time that side sig, right? He's holding them there for so long. Or you get hit by it enough time. Recovery hits. Mounir now in orange. Bamya super damaged. Downer comes through. Neutralite comes through as well. And Jakeyy and Saphir are looking poised to take this game one in surprisingly dominant fashion. Gravity cancel deal. Nice catch. Mounir's gone. That's 4 stocks to 1. Bamya just on the left side of the stage. Fast falls right off. And there you go. Jakeyy and Saphir with the 4 stock to open it up. I'm telling you, this is the match they had to lock in for, right? And it even, great. You know, like you could say they had to lock in, or you could say they're just running what they usually run, and Mounir and Bamya. You don't think that looked a lot better than the last set? I think it looked better, but I do not know that that's as a result of them trying harder. Oh, wow. So we're going the opposite direction now. I see. Kind of. I was looking at this like they got to try so much harder for Mounir and Bamya, and you're like, actually, bro, they might not be. Yeah, I just think that like the player head-to-head matchup, I think, just might favor them more because I don't feel like they're doing anything particularly different than they were before, personally. They feel a lot tighter, though. That opening stock was really great. Watching Saphir play is honestly just such a treat, how great of a support player he is to Jakeyy. Let's see how game 2 goes here. I think Bamya and Mounir did a great job evening things up. I thought we had ourselves a game on our hands, and then they never won an interaction again, right? So we'll have to see if that changes here in game 2. Because now I can tell that Mounir and Bamya coming out the gate are already trying to play a little bit tighter. I mean, Mounir, someone who's known for just kind of recklessly going in, is playing a lot more reserved in terms of when he's throwing out his hitboxes. On the other side of things, though, Jakeyy and Saphir, you know, a bit on the back foot now. There goes 1 stock. Neutralite and there might go 2, has to fast fall the weapon throw, and then gets caught by Bamya on the side air to go ahead and close out the edge guard. So now things looking rough here. Whoa! Jakeyy might be done for. No dodge. He is. Okay, and like that, we've got a game 3 on our hands. Well, hold on. Watch the lock-in. Watch the lock-in. I'm ready for it. This is going to be close. This is where Jakeyy and Saphir. Maybe it's not. Bring 3 stocks out of nowhere. I committed. Okay. I committed. There's the start of what could have been a stock. Yeah, I mean, the interrupt from Mounir and Bamya, I mean, they are just way more locked in here, but that's going to be 1 stock gone off the recovery. And actually a clean wipe here. And this is where Jakeyy and Saphir, I think, are like, and now he will try. And now he'll try? Yeah, we'll see. Jakeyy has a habit of going off stage and just having stocks go flying. Saphir gets hit by that side air from Mounir. Bamya looking for the knockout on the Saphir here. Downsig not going to get. And Jakeyy can't get another nair on the Mounir. But great play from Saphir so far to try to equalize things. Let's see how long Jakeyy can last. That's basically the name of the game. I think Jakey's good enough at following up off the passes from Saphir that he can play this game. Mounir has him in the corner, but there's the punish. No saving time either. Should have gone for the nair. He tried to stop the hammer end light before the strong hit. Nice. Little pass there. Jakeyy still barely hanging on. Ouch. And there he goes. Yeah, this isn't enough for Saphir to be able to make a comeback. Might be able to get a stock or 2, but realistically, it's just too much to do. In their defense, though, I think they did a really good job bringing it back. This is a game where it could have been It could have been 1 stocks to 2 instead of 1 stocks to 4 if
exactly.
that down sig gamble paid off. And with how fast they lost those first 3 stocks, I don't want to say that's going to say what the set's going to be like, but like right there, Saphir showing that he can fight the 1v2 perfectly fine.
Yeah, right. I mean, now granted, you have 2 opponents in white, and so it's going to be really hard to not, white, right? No matter what you do, you're going to get caught. But I mean, yeah, right. They lost so many stocks so quickly that, you know, that's kind of the nature of the game. Sometimes you beat people through plays like that,
with
right?
the 183 damage that game.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's not a great
He just got
showing.
caught, though. He just got caught.
He got caught a lot, and I think that the same time that I said we got a game 3 on our hands, it kind of felt like he was thinking that way too. So we'll see how this comes in the game number 3. Yeah, the highlights from this are just going to be Mounir and Bamya destroying him here. I don't even know if that hammer side air. I wanted to see if that Sair hit, but I don't think it mattered. The angle of knockback's the same from end sig and side air. We're going on to the Fortress of Lions here for game 3.
Yeah, this is I mean, first time today on stream that we haven't had a 3-0 though, so we're already making progress, right?
That's what I was hoping for too. These two have got a set history against each other. And so far, it's hard to say where this game is going to go because both teams have blowouts. That gravity cancel delay, I can't believe that caught Jakeyy. Jakeyy was in the sky for so long. Gravity cancel side sig, punches Saphir off the left side of the stage. Nair catches him before he gets his jumps back, and that's it. Saphir goes down, and it's now 6 stocks to 4. And just like that, red team stocks are going as fast as they were in game 2.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this is looking rough here. It seems like Mounir and Bamya have just kind of taken the aggression stat and just pumped it up to 1 billion.
Saphir might be done for.
Oh, nice wake up there.
Nice dodge on the ground pounder as well. Mounir was trying to get the follow-up, and he doesn't get it.
Oh, Mounir stomps theirs. Saphir to the side. Jakeyy looking for an opening here. Can't get a clean one. That should be the swing. Doesn't get the side sig, though Bamya was looking to punish it anyway.
Ooh, down sig hits. Mounir doesn't go down, though. Trying to get that follow-up on Bamya. And Mounir actually, with the double knockout, great trade. That's going to take Bamya's first stock for Jakeyy's second. And now it's 5 stocks to 3. Saphir decently damaged. Bamya getting knocked away by Jakeyy. I can't. What stops Saphir's knockback there? I did not see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch that.
Oh, Cider will take him down though. And
Jakeyy,
it is
nice.
Well, different route, but same game state.
Oh, that side air would have been crucial.
I think Bamya still went down.
Oh, Saphir just holds the ground pound all the way down.
Yeah, he missed a jump input, I think, and then he ended up being too low to be able to make it back. So, okay, 3 stocks to 2, much better than what it was before. Bamya is now a potential target. Sidelight snare. Okay, whoa. Wake up, gravity cancel, D-light.
He went for a lot there, Jakeyy. I'm surprised there was no ground pound retaliation from the blue team there to go ahead and secure Jakeyy's last stock. But either way, I mean, Jakeyy and Saphir trying to bring this back. They need to collapse on to Bamya, but right now they have racked up a lot of damage on Mounir. So if they're able to find that knockout blow, they'll have some time to 2v1.
Oh, yes, they will. Mounir on the left side of the stage. Gravity cancel D-line not going to hit, but Saphir ends up going into deep orange. Nair into Nair, no, not going to connect. What else can he get? Neutralite sends Mounir flying. All right, Bamya. Can he survive? There, the sidelight there. No, he gets the side stick on the Saphir to the Bamya, but just a little too hasty, right? They were like, oh my god, this is it, this is it. They went a little too fast. Saphir gets caught by that combo that could have gotten them the 1v2 against Mounir. Still a chance though. Bamya super damaged, but Jakeyy goes down, and then Saphir right afterwards. It was 1 hit away from being a red team victory, I feel like. That was a critical moment.
I agree. That side sig needed to connect, you know, or, you know, even if they didn't go for it, just, you know, maybe go for a down sig for damage or side air.
They had to go for it. They had to go for it, right? So the Teska side sig is so powerful.
Oh.
And you know what? Credit to Jakeyy as well in this highlight, where he had the ability to be like, oh, I grabbed you, and active inputted him back to the stage instead of off. So, like, at least they had a moment there.
I look at that clip, and I get confused because I'm like, just based off that spacing, I'm like, that side sig was never going to hit. You know? Like, he would have to be, like, much lower to send up.
I don't think he was reacting. I think he decided a long time ago, like, once it started, he was like, I'm side-sigging here. And then it was just like the decision was already made, and he didn't like look at the situation as it changed.
Yeah,
that's like that's my defense for Jakeyy. I don't know if that's actually what happened, but yeah, in hindsight, not a great
placement of it wasn't great. You know, that's why I was like, at least with the down sig, you would have hit your teammate, but at least hit both of them, you know, on the way down. But then you're not going to get the knockout, so then it's still. But I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes that just happens where you make a play in the moment and it doesn't work out. That's so much of what these games are, you know?
And now we're going into game number 4. 2 dominant starts in a row from the blue team right at the start. Let's see if Jakeyy and Saphir can bring it right back. Jakeyy's changed his Tesca loadout here going into game number 4. And Mounir's taking the most damage here so far. So already a pretty nice start for the red team unless Jakeyy goes down here. Oh, no. What did he get hit by?
Nice save with a gravity cancel D-light. You don't see that often.
Mounir using a down stick or a ground pound just to be able to get back to the stage it's so quickly. Yeah, and the save not only saved him, it stopped Mounir's side stick as well. Mounir ends up being the first to go down because of that. Side stick will spike Jakeyy, but into the stage. Nice combo with that down air off the neutral light. Sends Saphir to the right, but still no stocks. That'll finally take Jakeyy down. Let's see if Saphir goes down as well. Oh, good weapon toss. Delaying that edge guard there. Mounir can't get the end light. Okay. Saphir holds on.
Let's see. Saphir somehow managing to keep this first stock for so long. Bamya doesn't get the conversion true off the D-light, and then Saphir true combos off into a ground pound. Nice save with the gravity cancel end light. Are you serious right now?
Can he get the edge guard onto Saphir here? Mounir's so hurt. He has been having a really rough game 4. Saphir finally goes down.
Oh, Jakeyy biding some time here. Saphir comes in with the unarmed recovery on the Bamya.
Bamya fighting by himself over there. Mounir just looking for an opportunity. This is one of those few times where I'm like, you actually don't want to reset your stock, even if Bamya goes down. Just because Mounir's stocks are so valuable. Slide charge Ensig does catch Saphir off guard, dodges the recovery, and Mounir uses the weapon throw to get Bamya out of like signature end lag.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the red team just kind of looked at him. They couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, I guess.
Oh, Mounir playing very conservatively right now.
That's a pass, and the weapon throw to break things up. Beautifully played from Mounir, but it's not going to be enough.
I don't know. Mounir's playing so much on the back foot trying to conserve this stock. I guess Bamya's really been putting in the work. It's almost to an even game state with how he's been playing. Bamya has been getting hits here and there despite getting hit himself.
Yeah,
but Mounir has actually only played on the wall since he got this low.
And you know what? I think it's fine because at the end of the day, it's Mounir with hammer, right? So if Bamya is able to pass him anything, that player is just going to lose their stock, right? So granted, there goes Mounir falling down. Bamya trades with a ground pound. What a lucky break.
What do we got? Neutral light and a neutral light. Mounir taking more damage. Jakeyy could go down here. Honestly, looking back at it, I think blue team has played their hand really, really well.
Ooh. Weapon
throw. Bamya trying to get the... I guess he's got recovery. No, he's just got dodge. Ends up coming back.
There. All right, no punish from Bamya there. Just no weapon. Doesn't want to try to do it unarmed, I guess. And now we have a pretty close game, all things considered. Mounir in the light yellow, while Bamya has 2 stocks, but is in the red. So...
Yeah, one of those deceptive leads where like if Bamya goes down right here, Mounir could lose the game if he gets caught. So he just jumps the heck out of there.
Nice.
And to catch him, he didn't touch.
There's no dodge. Yeah.
He literally got caught right before he touched the ground. And just like that, that's what I'm saying. Those deceptive leads are so huge. 3 stock to 2-1 leads are actually pretty scary.
Yeah.
If your teammate goes down, you have to jump around like that, and then you get caught by a spike. Like if that was Teros Ensig, Olgrim Ensig just as good. Now team combo into Bamya gets the recovery up the sideline there. It's going to go to game 5, Flambeau.
Yeah, Mounir not expecting that Olgrim Axe Ensig, you know, one of the more brutal spiking neutral sticks in the game.
He spent the entire game on that side of the stage too. And at the very end, he got called out. It was the first time. Saphir called him out with that move too.
That's true, yeah. Hadn't really been pressing that button. Oh. Yeah, dang.
We're going to get, well, yeah, that was that edge guard moment where Bamya was able to make it back. So that's where he went down, and then Mounir was like, ha, I'm going to stay safe. And then we didn't get to see it, but there's the recovery at the end.
Yeah. Dang.
2-2.
Finally got ourselves a game 5 here.
Where are we going to go for this last game? It's been mostly Demon Island and Fortress of Lions all day.
Yeah, get the, you know... I'm like, okay, Fortress Lions. I was like, are they going to go wild and pick Mos Eisley?
I think after how game 2 went, Jakeyy was like, I don't want to do that anymore. He like lost 2 stocks, not being able to touch the wall.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially if there's a weakness that you're able to get exploited on, you want to do everything you can to try and mitigate your, exposure to that. So hopefully this game 5 goes a little bit better. But I mean, these 2 teams fighting back and forth here. Considering how well Mounir and Bamya retaliated in game 2 after kind of the explosion that was Jakeyy and Saphir game 1, I consider this to be easily the wow.
But this team combo's huge. The down tick takes him down. It caught both of them. I was waiting for when they would break free.
Same.
But they never did. And then the down tick was able to get that finisher, even with the longer animation, take Mounir down. Bamya took a ton of damage in the midst of all of that. Blue team had started off very strong, actually. That side air will combo into Jakeyy's near recovery. Jakeyy looking for another recovery, and Saphir going to the top of that right platform, looking for a punish, and he does get Bamya for hitting that sidelight. Sider hand comes through. Mounir trying to help him back. Antic does not catch him. Recovery's going to take Bamya down. No. Instead, the double knockout will go over to the blue team, and they hold on to that lead once again.
Yeah, they really needed that. Mounir does have a decent amount of damage, though, and Bamya will be sent down to that second stock in just a moment. So, yet again, a deceptive lead. Boom, there we go. And now the damage count favors the red team here, as Mounir has been getting bullied in this game.
Sidelight Nair, sidelight Nair, so much damage coming onto Bamya. Mounir, as you said, bullied this game just like he was in the last. He might be spending this time on the right corner, left corner, once again, as he lets Bamya take the lead. And while that did work in bringing the game back last time, it did not secure them the win. Let's see if, I mean, Mounir continues to play on right side. He's like, I'm not going to approach with this much damage. It's all up to you, Bamya, and he looks for the counter hits.
Wow, nice weapon throw from Mounir there. But yeah, I mean, gets caught there. You can tell how much this team kind of, the pressure of it falls apart the moment Mounir is the one.
Takes a lot of damage. Yeah. He's still, okay, Mounir, you're not even damaged this time. What are we waiting for here?
Yeah, he's playing maybe a little bit too passively now. Lets Bamya end up coming back. They have to do it all with these final stocks here, but they've just lost a lot of wiggle room. Mounir still playing very passive, getting spaced out by Jakey's boots on the right side.
What is he doing?
Hitting Bamya, apparently.
Dude, I'm losing my mind, Flambeau. He's not in red anymore. Why? Okay, he does take the stock. All right.
Oh,
but
no.
Bamya goes down. I am baffled.
Mounir's presence dissipated, right?
I guess he just completely lost it after losing all those stocks. All of his confidence was gone. Wasn't approaching anymore. Left Bamya high and dry, and Bamya just ended up going down. I mean, what was Bamya supposed to do? He's fighting a 2v1 the entire game.
Yeah, it's tough. Mounir kind of, I don't know. It's like a bit of a repeat of the last game. I mean, now he has a 2v1 to do, but it's going to be really hard to do against this team, especially with this much damage.
I mean, that's
all but a matter of time, right?
Yeah. Neutralite, N-Sig, anything can catch him here. Goes for the down sig instead.
Ooh, goes for the weapon throw. That's not going to work. Saphir goes for the end light, the weapon throw to close things out. And just like that, Jakeyy and Saphir will be moving on further in the winner side of bracket, while Mounir and Bamya will go ahead and say hello to the elimination side. Let's take a look at this replay of that first team combo they were able to get. Honestly, that team combo kind of just sealed the deal, you know?
Yeah, well, they just got into his head, right? Like, look at Mounir's stock right here. 2 stocks.